What is going on, YouTube? I know I look a little scary right now. This is going to be a very new thing to me. I've never filmed a video like this, but I'm going to be starting something what I like to call, or what I'm going to be calling, Meathead movie reviews. Inspired by Nick fucking Walker, because every time I open up fucking Instagram and it's not him working out on there, it's just the motherfucker talking about movies he went to go see with his mom, which I'm not making fun of that. I like that. I watch movies all the fucking time, and why not fucking review them? Especially since oops, sorry, got a little distracted there. For the next few weeks, I will be pretty much doing the same fucking workouts you guys have been seeing, and it's not gonna be anything fucking exciting because I'm technically in a recovery phase and we can't be implementing any novel workouts. So, Meathead movie reviews has officially begun, and the first movie on the chopping block will be Weapons. And also most of these videos are going to be really short and sweet, and yes, I'm looking at like a cheat sheet or whatever you want to call it. I literally have an Excel sheet where I straight up review the movies and score them, and I put a score. But from start to finish, the pacing was spot on. Not once did it drag, in my opinion, and I was never like tempted to check my phone during the movie or anything like that, because I have a really short attention span. So that's kind of how most of these reviews are gonna go in regards to like how enjoyable the movie was. Is like, did it make me want to grab my fucking phone and just start doom scrolling, or did it keep my attention? Like, I think that's super important, especially nowadays where everybody is just going on their phone. Like, how enjoyable is a fucking movie? It can be made so fucking well. Like, the cinematics, the pacing, and all this shit like that can be fucking phenomenal. But if it's just not an enjoyable plot, or maybe like one little nuanced thing about it is just not enjoyable, like, it's gonna make me grab my fucking phone. And I think that's a really good way for me to rate movies. And I genuinely think that from start to finish, this movie had me hooked. Like, everything about this movie was just fucking phenomenal. Like, once again, the pacing was great, the acting was incredible, the cinematography was, those first opening scenes, me and my girlfriend were in awe. We were like, briefly mentioning it to each other, like, wow, like, just like fucking, like, it had us in awe. It was fucking phenomenal. And even the soundtrack was awesome. It wasn't like the best soundtrack in the world, but it fucking fit the movie. It didn't have to be phenomenal. It just went with it, and it didn't like take away from the movie. And it didn't necessarily add all that much, but it definitely did not take away. It was well fitting. And what really surprised me was, I thought it was just going to be a horror movie, and I'm not really into that genre, which is why it only gets like maybe I'll put a little score here, or maybe I'll even show you like somewhere right here or something. Maybe it's probably down here, whatever. I'm fucking stupid when it comes to editing. But for me, it gets a 9.8 out of 10. And it would have been a 10 out of 10 if I enjoyed that genre a lot more. But I'm not really into horror and, thriller movies. But the fact that this movie also had like bits of comedy in it, that's fucking awesome. Like, it's a nice little break from just being on the edge of your seat or being fucking jump scared every 3 fucking seconds. Like, who gives a fuck? Like if I wanted to be jump scared, I'll just go down a fucking dark alleyway in fucking New York. I've been there, done that. Like, fucking like, it's not like anything I want to experience. I want to go enjoy a movie. So the fact that this movie was very like, had me on the edge of my seat practically, like, not literally, but I was literally anticipating everything that was about to happen. And then on top of that, after a nice jump scare, and you're like, oh fuck, like, that's gonna keep me up at night, it brings you down a little bit. It goes, this is not so serious. Funny shit actually does fucking happen in the real world. And this is me trying my best not to give any spoilers, but overall, I'm gonna wrap this up. I don't like these videos to be too long. I know your attention span fucking sucks. Mine does too. Overall, I'm gonna give Weapons a 9.8 out of 10. And once again, if I was more into the genre, this would have been a top, like a 10 out of 10, and it would have been amongst my top 10 movies for sure. But in regards to this year, 2025, it is definitely the number one movie I've seen thus far. And I'm really excited for the rest of this year. So far, this year has produced banger after fucking banger. This is I watched this movie like 2 or 3 weeks ago. I just watched The Conjuring, and I will be making a movie review about that. That is amongst one of the worst movies I've fucking seen this year. So yes, this year has had some shitty movies, but Weapons is definitely not one of those movies. And I hope you guys enjoyed this style of video. It will be a thing on my channel because guess what? This is my fucking channel. I know it's a fitness channel, but guess what? Part of growing in the off season and fucking, losing fat during prep is about doing things that you enjoy and also like finding time to relax. Um, what is his name? John Jewett or something Jewett. Most elite physiques are built in calm, collected environments, and my life is far from calm and collected, but there are little parts that you could make calm and collected. And for me, that's going to the movies, whether it be with my mom, my sister, my girlfriend Paola, or sometimes, or at least once this year, going by myself. And I think it's really important for everybody, a bodybuilder, a power lifter, anybody that does anything physically, to realize that the most important part of health is keeping yourself not just physically healthy, but mentally healthy as well. And yeah, this is going to be a part of my channel. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe. If you want some coaching, shoot me a DM on Instagram at EvanFit, and that's EvanFit with a 1 instead of an I. And if you want a nutrition plan that's fucking cheap as fuck and custom tailored to your specific needs, click that link in my bio and look at all those links down there. Controlled Insanity, I'm coming for you. I know I'm wearing a Young LA shirt right now. I just have it, but I'm coming for Controlled Insanity. Also, big news coming up as well, hopefully within the next month or two. Sorry, I just finished eating as well. But yeah, that's gonna wrap up the first Meathead movie review. I'll see you guys in the next one, and you guys be safe. Peace.